Hello, it's Matt. Welcome to Collaboration Coach. In this video, I'm going to give you a quick overview of the class notebook that's used with Microsoft Teams in Office 365 for education. But before we get started, please make sure you subscribe to the channel and press the bell so you get a notification when we post more videos on Teams for education. In Office 365 for education, every class in Teams has a class notebook. This is a way for the teacher and students to work together and share information. The class notebook is based on OneNote, so everything you know about that applies here. If you want a quick introduction on OneNote, press the link to the video in the right hand corner now, and it will give you an overview of what OneNote is and how to use it. This video is going to focus on a special type of OneNote notebook called the class notebook. It's accessed through Microsoft Teams and is only available with Office 365 for education. When you open your team, go to the General tab and you'll see the class notebook listed in the apps on the right hand side. If your class is new, you may have to create the notebook yourself. Creating a notebook is a really good way to see how they're organized and what they're useful for. To do that, you choose the Setup Notebook button, and here we're going to base it on a blank notebook. Each class notebook is divided up into three main sections: the collaboration space, the content library, and then a student notebook. The collaboration space is for the teachers and the students to work together so they can both add things and make changes to that section. The content library is for the teacher to add and share content that the students can use but not change. And finally, the student notebook can only be seen by the individual students and the teacher. This is a private area for each student to work in. The teachers can choose which sections the notebook has, and in this example there are 4 sections: handouts, class notes, homework and quizzes. And while creating the notebook, the teacher can choose which sections to include or remove. When you've chosen the sections, you can press create, and now that notebook is available to everyone in the class. As an example, let me switch to my algebra class I've got set up here, which is probably more representative of what a real class notebook would look like. When you click on the class notebook, you'll see the welcome page, and you can use the little arrow in the top left to show all the sections within the notebook. So here you can see the collaboration space, the content library, and then all the student notebooks. So as we've said, the collaboration space is where students and teachers can work together. Anyone can add content here and make changes to it. The content library is like a filing cabinet of all the information that the teacher wants to share with the students. So things like worksheets or texts from course materials. And at the bottom here, you can see the list of student notebooks. There's one here for each student in the class, and each student has the same list of sections. So finally, let's look at that same class notebook from the student's point of view. So now I'm going to switch to Alex Wilbur, who's a student in the algebra class, and you can see that he sees the collaboration space and the content library, but he only sees his own student notebook with the sections in it. So that's an overview of the class notebook. I hope it was useful. If you like the video, then please subscribe to the channel because we post every week. And I'll see you next time.